Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very interesting video to get into because I think we have a look into the actual Switch 2, well, at least one of the main features of it. Whenever you think of the Switch and now the Switch 2, things that are synonymous with that are the Joy-Cons. And we have a look into that for the Switch 2, so let's go ahead and get right into this video. I'm not even exaggerating, it seems like daily we're getting big insights or leaks, or we're hearing rumors from inside the industry. We're really hearing from everybody but Nintendo. So I said recently I think the news comes in December now. It just makes the most sense. But I've said that about September, October, and November, so what the hell do I know? Before we get into this video, if you could hit a like and subscribe, that would truly mean the world to me. And let's go ahead and get right into it. So before we get any further into this video, I want to talk about today's sponsor. So I actually get products sent to me all the time and to do sponsorships and stuff like that. And it might sound crazy, but I actually turn down a bunch of them. And the main reason is I don't want to waste your guys' time. So if I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to make sure it's actually worth your time. And that's exactly what we have today. I got into a horrible car wreck when I was 16 years old, and I actually went through the windshield. I shattered my knee, broke my femur, broke my ankle, but probably the worst injury is I fractured my spine in 3 places. So even though being a YouTuber is harder than I initially thought it was ever going to be, and it has its own set of challenges, the number one issue that I have is actually sitting down all day, filming and editing these videos. It really does a number on my spine. I am so thankful that FlexiSpot sent me an awesome desk. It's called the FlexiSpot E6 Standing Desk. I'll be honest, I'm not the best at setting up stuff, but this was super easy and very straightforward. I think from the time it was delivered to the time it was actually set up only took me about 30 minutes to assemble. Once it's all set up, it is very easy to use. Just press the buttons to either raise it or to lower it. This table can actually withstand impacts of 325 pounds over 20,000 times. And FlexiSpot is so confident in that, they're providing you not 5, not 10, but a 15-year warranty on this desk. So if you're interested in this desk, make sure you use the link in my description. Again, shout out to FlexiSpot for sending over this desk, and now let's get back to the video. Quickly, I want to mention, that ad was actually filmed like over a month ago. There are some details in the description that you need to know. Right now they're giving away like 20 of those tables. They're doing a free shipping promotion. There's a bunch of ways you can save money. So all the details you need to know about the ad are in the description. So if you are interested in that product, do not miss that. So quickly, before we start looking at this Switch 2 Joy-Con, at least that's what I'm labeling it. I mean, this information is coming directly from Nintendo, but I wonder if they're going to call it a Joy-Con again. I want to compare them in this video right here. This is the big video where they 3D printed the Switch 2, and see if I can see just right off the bat any major differences in the Joy-Cons. Obviously, the number one thing we can see is the size is different. I'm not sure how big the Switch OLED is. I'll put that on the screen right now. But the rumor is that the Switch 2 will have an 8-inch screen. So with a bigger screen and a bigger console comes bigger Joy-Cons. And they look way freaking bigger. Maybe it's just because it's beside the Nintendo Switch, but these Joy-Cons look massive. And I am very excited about that. I'm 6'1" and I have massive hands. So while I do love the Switch, when I play for like 2 hours, my hands really do start cramping to where I have to like stretch them out. So bigger Joy-Cons are going to be awesome for me. We have this, which goes back to the menu, right? What does this button right here do? Because this is a screenshot button. This is the menu button, which we have those both on the Switch 2 Joy-Cons. What would this be right here? There's another rumor that the Switch 2 might have a camera. I don't know how reliable that is, but maybe that's something for that. Or maybe, I was going to say a screen recording button, but we know that if you hold this, you can screen record like the past 15 seconds. Maybe this will just let you screen record like for real. Maybe something like that, or I really don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, it just seems to be a little bit bigger, and then you can see these are allegedly going to be magnetic. I'm sure they didn't do that in this 3D printed model. These ones slide on. This is going to be magnetic. So I'm just trying to see what we can see here, and then we'll compare it to the information that I have here in a second. The number one thing I'm curious about, and I can't see it, that's what I'm actually looking for, is the bottom of the Joy-Cons. What is it called? The IR sensor or IR reader, where you can scan like amiibos and stuff. Yeah, I can't see it here, but this is the opposite Joy-Con. I think it's only, oh yeah, I think I got scammed on TikTok Shop, dude. I ordered some Joy-Cons because I freaking broke mine. Look at my Switch OLED, no Joy-Cons. And they tried to get delivered, but it said not deliverable at my new house. Doesn't make any sense. So I have no Joy-Cons. I'm only playing my Switch Lite, so I cannot compare. But so these ones snap on right here. This one is magnetic or snaps in. Wow, great job. If she really made that magnetic, that's crazy. Yeah, so that is our best look at the Switch 2 Joy-Con so far. But today we have a Nintendo patent to go over. And I mean, you can assume what it's for. I mean, it's not that hard to put two and two together here. So as you can see right here, input device and controller, and the date this was published is November 21st, 2024. Oh, we can see the inventor name right here. Koriyama Kazuhiko? So this is the inventor of this, and the credits they have is Learn with Pokemon Typing Adventure in 2011. I'm trying to see if I can see more about this person. But it doesn't seem like there's that much information. Is this the inventor of the Switch 2 Joy-Con? I am very curious. And one of the main reasons I find this so interesting is normally patents will be filed sometimes years in advance before they're published. 9 times out of 10, I would say 6 months to 18 months. This one was filed on July 29th of 2024. So only a few months ago. Pretty crazy stuff. So right away, you can see right here. Very easy to see, this is the Joy-Con. So I'm trying to see if just by looking at this, we can see any big differences. I don't have my Switch, but I have my Switch Lite, and maybe I'll be able to see maybe some stuff similar. So far it looks pretty similar. We have the actual thumbstick, and then there's like a little ring. The thing I'm most interested in is this stick right here, because allegedly it's going to have a wider range of motion and be longer, and also may be able to be clicked in. So you can actually click the joystick down, and like it will lock into place. So maybe this is just showing how it will be put together, and maybe this will eliminate Joy-Con drift. God, I repaired my Joy-Cons one time myself, years ago at this point. I cannot remember if there was 3 screws holding it in place right here, but I don't feel like that was the case. So yeah, it kind of looks like this will be able to go down. Like, it can go left and right, we know that, but I feel like it will go down on that stick right there. Also, the rumor was that it was going to be magnetic this time, and things would not like erode, I don't think that's the right word, but be worn down, and that's what causes Joy-Con drift. This, I feel like, is showing that right there. I don't have a Joy-Con, so this is really hard for me to explain. I'm doing it all out of memory. What if, I think it's in the PS5 DualSense Edge controller. I think that's what it's called. I actually have my PS5 controller right here. I think you can just pop out these and replace them. Like on the Switch, you have to take apart the entire Joy-Con. I think on the DualSense Edge, if something messes up on an actual thumbstick, instead of taking apart the whole controller, you can physically just pop this out and put another one in. And I wonder if that's what that is right here. Like, instead of just taking apart the whole Joy-Con, these things just pop in and out. And that would be really cool if that's the case. I've made the joke before, but does this not look like a UFO right here? I am super into aliens and UFO stuff. This looks like I could see it being a UFO. For a moment, just imagine. We're sitting here, we're having a nice day, and we start hearing something. And then you see it, you say, oh my God, there's a UFO right there. Where's it going? This is crazy. Oh no, it went back that way. But now it's that way and it's gone. Thank God we didn't get abducted. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think the Switch 2 Joy-Con should be like? Magnetic instead of sliding on? I think that's going to be cool. It seems like this pattern right here might be for the sensors in the circuit board. So maybe, I don't think it has any delay, but it's just going to work better. And it seems like they're working on how it actually sits in the shell housing. We've seen some magnetic stuff to where it won't rub like this, so hopefully that eliminates Joy-Con drift. They're going to be bigger, so that's cool, probably more comfortable. What do they do to fix it, realistically? Like, if it's just everything I just mentioned, is that enough? Or should they be doing more? I'm really curious what you guys think, so in the comments below, let me know what you guys think about this. And you guys know me, I will see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.